Come on, the boys.
England and Germany. Sorry, Wembley and around the country. Will now observe
Bigger than this.
the national.
Please stand for the national anthems, starting with Germany.
It's so bitter.
Yes, I want to go to work.
Standing for the national anthem of England.
Come on, the boys. Massive game. Huge game.
As thought, it is three at the back for England with Kieran Trippier and Luke Shaw operating as wing-backs. Trippier in, Jack Grealish out is the only change in personnel from a week ago against the Czech Republic. Goalkeeper Jordan Pickford made his debut in the last game against Germany, a 0-0 draw in 2017. This is his 35th cap. Harry Kane is keeping his waiting for his 35th England goal. He's got 4 games without one. He has scored in a win against Germany. 3-2 in Berlin in 2016. Referee and his assistants are from the Netherlands. The no-nonsense Danny Macaulay was in charge. For Germany, the same, 3 at the back. With 3 changes to the team that scraped through with a draw against Hungary. Scoring hero Leon Goretzka replaces Ilkay Gundogan. Chelsea's Timo Werner gets his first start of the tournament. He's in for Serge Gnabry. Leroy Sané makes way for the evergreen Thomas Muller. Has hurt England before. Like Kane, has never scored a goal at the European Championship. Coach with much still to do. One who's nearly done. He's done everything but win this with Germany. Anticipation, nerves, excitement. It's all there. It's all there for those players. some of them like never before. As all on the field take a knee, and the overwhelming response around Wembley is positive. Away we go, the 300th England game played at Wembley Stadium, the biggest since that one, 25 years ago. A place full of hope on either side, true belief. That may rise and fall as the game goes on. Jermaine, are you a believer? Well, I have to be. The atmosphere inside the stadium is absolutely electric. There's down to these players now to control their emotions, go out to this pitch and perform in the way that we see them do week in, week out for their clubs. Yes, it's a different system, but you know, as individuals, they're more than capable. That's right, Kimmich. On the ball again. Away up towards Muller, who is penalised straight away. Nigel Harry Maguire. Word with the referee. He's wily. He knows what he's doing. He's trying to be cute there. An early opportunity though for England to get the ball into the box. There's been a lot of talk about lack of goals from set pieces. 9 of our 12 goals came from set pieces at the World Cup in Russia. And there's a man there that was at the heart of it. He got one himself too. This is one of the reasons the told Kieran Trippier has been brought in, but it's Luke Shaw who took that one. Walker told by Trippier he has plenty of time to compose himself before finding Jordan Pickford. Kane, eyes lit up just momentarily. Rudiger. That's a good sign here. Early on in this game, Declan Rice going high and pressing Goretzka high just off the 18-yard box. Here goes Goretzka now. Kimmich. Got a little bit of room. Pickford wasn't going to get there. Needed Kyle Walker to knock it behind. It is a Germany corner. They've made the decision England to go and press, but the Germans did well to work the ball out to this right-hand side. It's a lovely ball. And towards that back post from Kimmich. Jordan Pickford slightly worried, but Kyle Walker was brilliant to get it clear. Good positioning. Walker again. Very clear of Ginter. Germany haven't gone anywhere yet. Here's Havertz. Walker's in the thick of it. That's Holtz. Havertz let it run. Popped it back to Muller. Cross. Havertz. Into Werner. Was allowed to turn and at least kind of face the goal. Goretzka's going to go for goal. And Pickford had a sight of it all the way. He's just asking for a little bit more from his players there, Jordan Pickford. He'll feel a lot better. Dealing with his first strike on goal there. It's a weak effort from Goretzka from way out. It's going to play. Scored in the 84th minute. Germany 2, Hungary 2. They were going out until that moment. It's a play you have to be careful when he makes late runs into the box. He nicks quite a few goals for Bayern Munich. Obviously a big one for his country. Stupidly given away by Walker. Havertz. Werner had made the move and actually vacated the space that Havertz has just put the ball into.
Back five. Yeah, I feel like he's solid as well.
Phillips. Trippier back to his goalkeeper.
Yeah, no, I can't think that. That's it. We can't do it from the Henry. Do you imagine?
Rudiger. Strong header from Muller.
Come on, man.
She's kept in by Robin Gosens. Unbridled excitement right around the ground before kick-off has given way to early match nerves.
I think that's just the feeling of the country. It's such a huge game. You know, we believe so much in this team and this particular group of players. And I think if you add that to the events of yesterday and some of the favourites of the competition, there's a huge feeling of hope going into this game that this will be the one that can propel England onto greater things. But they've got to get through this one first.
What a day it was yesterday. 15 goals scored in just 2 games. Most people on the other side of the argument in this one would settle for just seeing one. It's Kroos. Let's go. Got it to Gosens. Going to get put under pressure by Saka.
These men are not good.
Southgate just straight from the script all the way through. So before the tournament, it's an opportunity for this team to make some history and give people memories for the future. So we'll apply for this game only. Pickford, mindful of Turner's pace. The ball, which is just a hit and hope. Nearly gave Sterling something to work with.
Go on.
More. A bit of stones through to Goretzka, who's made one of his usual runs from the midfield. Goretzka down on the edge, and the referee has given the free kick on the edge.
It's exactly the situation you've got to be careful of. I mean, they're asking for more. I don't think it's any more than just a foul.
So Rice came back. I think Tony Kroos was asking.
He's asking for more. He's asking for a red card.
I know he's asking for the penalty as well, but it's outside.
Yeah, Kyle Walker's right there. It's clearly outside the box. It's no more than a free kick. Declan Rice actually got himself into a terrible position in midfield. He was kind of in no man's land. He wasn't pressing in midfield, and he wasn't close enough to his back four. And he ended up just kind of picking through him, and that's why he was running back towards goal like that. He's got to make a decision whether to kind of sit and stay with the team or fully commit to the press.
And it gives Germany a wonderful opportunity. We haven't seen a direct free kick scored at this tournament yet.
And why would you say that?
Because we haven't seen one.
I can't believe they said that.
Calvin Phillips. He's a draft excluder, or he was. Going to have to lay down a bit further back.
There's a few of them still over this. You fancy it. Havertz is lining himself up for the one that possibly gets rolled, and he strikes. Definitely feels like it's much more Tony Kroos territory, but he's not lining up to hit us. I think we're going to strike him. Look for a deflection of some sort.
Let's go. It's the long run option. Havertz is closer to the ball, and it is Kai Havertz. And England's defence has did their job. It was Ginter who tried to put it back in. It'll still be Germany pressing, but England have withstood that wave.
Yeah, he did well, Declan Rice. Made up for the mistake. It's a big block. It's the first big moment really in the game.
I hope so.
Ridiculous shout.
There's Hummels. Ginter. Kroos.
That was the longest.
Germany have settled into the game much better than England have.
I was literally about to say those exact words, right? Yeah. It's not a surprise though. When you look in their midfield, Toni Kroos and Goretzka, much more established, played in these types of games, and they don't have to deal with the pressure of, exactly that. And I think that's exactly why they've just settled that bit better. They're playing a few more simple passes. We're just a little bit edgy at the minute. Just need to settle down a bit.
Hummels. Arms outstretched to tell his team to settle down a bit.
They also look at where their wing backs are. They get into great positions. You've got Kimmich here right up against Luke Shaw. Goossens on the other end. We're playing with a back five now, essentially, because of how high they play. That's exactly what we need to do when we get the ball. Be brave, press their wing backs back as much as possible.
Almost to Matthijs Ginter. Kai Havertz takes over.
Look at the suck out of the face.
Kroos. Getting frustrated as Havertz plays to the cross over the head of Ghosts.
It's because we're pressing in kind of ones and twos at the minute. There's no kind of collective, right, let's go as a team, or stay up as a team. Calvin Phillips press and Declan Rice is just a little bit in no man's land and vice versa. Like I said, I think it's just because we're just taking a little bit longer to settle down. We'll figure it out.
Trippier. He was caught between two. The ball is out for an England throw.
Henderson.
Sterling. Yards away from Kimmich. Phillips. Maguire.
Fans just getting a bit anxious there. I think that was the exact clip that Alan Shearer was showing prior to the game. The space down Kimmich's side when he gets sucked into where Sterling
Stopped by Rudiger. The assistant was right there, but he didn't start waving his flag until the ref had blown his whistle.
It's a look. He uses his body so well. Rudiger, he's got no interest in even winning the ball there, Rudiger. He's just taking him out. He's a player that I think we should focus on from an attacking point of view. He's a player that I think you can get, but you can put him under that type of pressure where he's got to make decisions on a yellow card. And Saka's definitely the man for that.
Set piece England.
What?
Keeps it alive. He's first to knock it back to Carl Walker. You could sense Thomas Muller right behind him. Muller trying to get his mates to join him. He'll be down by Saka.
Run it. There you go. There you go.
Into the game.
So good. Come on. Let's go.
England's wing backs are forward now.
He's been carrying Arsenal team. He's been carrying England as well. Let's go. He played 5 games for England. That's crazy.
Phillips.
This guy single-handedly overturned racing.
I don't know. Whoever posted that thing on fucking group chat, right? It's like 6.5.
Stones.
Maguire. And even if it was average rate,
Going back to Jordan Pickford.
I don't mind that. That's our first little bit of possession that we've had in the game. We've knocked it around, looked a bit more comfortable. Yes, it's gone back towards Pickford, but I think as they gain confidence, there was good runs that was made. Just didn't quite find the passes. This guy started well.
He has made another good run. Just holding
Right.
on to it. Doesn't have the throw. He was superb against the Czechs. Teenager from Arsenal. He made his debut for the under-21s last September. It's been a rapid rise. On the ball again, he wants it. He's playing with real confidence. Stones. Stone. Neuer had to make the save. That was going in from Raheem Sterling.
I love that from Raheem Sterling. Such an intelligent position that he picks up centrally. You know exactly what he wants to do, and he gets in that right foot. And he tests man what Neuer with a really good strike towards that far corner. Gets two good hands to it though, Neuer. Tips it around the post.
His footwork was excellent. So was Sterling's. He was formed. Brings out to Maguire. The gloves. During his long time, number one.
Yeah, it was comfortable from that one, Neuer. Just couldn't quite get the power on it. He had to stop his run and try and generate all the power himself.
The Stones stays holding on to him. Trippier, touches. It's going to be a free kick for Germany. Phillips just leaves a little bit on, and the referee straight in for a word with the Leeds midfielder. Get on with it quickly. Havertz. Sterling takes over. Saka is coming field forward. Raheem Sterling. One battled in vain. Havertz has it now. Muller. Over to Timo Werner.
Word with the referee here. He's screaming at him for a foul. It was brilliant from him initially. Look at this sighter from Raheem Sterling. Caught it really well. Did exactly what he wanted to do. Just a top save by a top keeper.
Harvey Phillips. Declan Rice.
You know what he does? In games
Sure.
Arsenal, he'd have spells where it was feudalised. I've never seen the system.
Very neatly tipped off by Ian Goretzka. Phillips is getting stuck in now.
What a table that is.
Into
And even when he got in the team at the end, Arsenal was
Kimmich finds a way through
he timed it perfectly.
to Goretzka. Muller. His sweeper towards Werner. Werner had his measure.
It was close from Werner. He just about kept himself onside.
Phillips. Maguire. Walker. Kane. Offside, Kieran Trippier. Helpless.
Good play as well. It's a shame. You know, moving it sharp, that ball there from Kyle Walker fizzed into Harry Kane. Yeah, he's just drifted offside. Kieran Trippier. What I like about today is, you know, Saka and Sterling, they seem a lot closer to Harry Kane, and I think because of the width that Trippier and Luke Shaw are offering, it's just allowing Sterling to just drop into a little pocket, and the same for Saka. They're getting a lot of joy with it.
Close, gives it away. Anticipated by Kieran Trippier. Rice. Sterling has made himself available. Shaw is outside.
That's that pocket right there. Look how many players he draws into when he gets into that place. He can just pop it in and then get it out wide.
Saka. He's bobbing and weaving, but there's too many in black Germany shirts around him. Boy up to Muller. And Maguire. He's getting right into Thomas Muller. He's enjoying that. Body language of the supporters already. Never known a game to be or to feel as tense as this 21 minutes in.
In fairness to the players, I think that after the first 10 minutes where they looked a little bit edgy, it took them a while to settle down. I think they've looked a lot better since. They kind of rode the energy that was within the stadium. It's been lively. The players have responded to that.
Rudiger. Space for him to gallop into. He's out of position now. Saka. Rudiger's after him. Sterling. Phillips. Shaw. Saka. Was caught left by Goretzka. England free kick.
He's at the heart of everything at the minute. Bukayo Saka. Oh, he's drifting over onto this left-hand side, having an impact over here, winning free kicks.
This one in a similar-ish position was taken by Shaw. Trippier is over again.
It's a tough one. You want to get your right foot on this and kind of get it ripping towards goal, but you can see how high that line is from Germany. It's going to be difficult for the players to catch up with the ball, basically. So maybe Luke Shaw's going to try and bend this one again into that corridor.
It's a penalty area. Shaw puts it in. It was Stones who tried to attack it. Werner. Neuer. Taking his header back for Saka. Beaten to it by Hummels. Essential for Germany that Hummels did get there first. Maguire. Away from Werner. Again, demand that the ball be given to him.
You can see he's already commanding that place in the game where the team's starting to drop off him a little bit because he's spun a few tackles, he's got by a few people and thinking, hey, can't get too tight to it.
Shaw being held on to another England free kick. Kenny Napoli. He's going to have a word. First word is from Havertz to him. Napoli wants to chat to Matthias Ginter.
He's all over him. Oh, he's dragging Luke Shaw's shirt. I think he's probably got a yellow card for talking too much in the end.
And should Germany win this game, Matthias Ginter would not be able to play in the quarter-final. That is his second portion of the competition.
Now this is a better angle for Kieran Trippier. He's just got to be thinking far post. Just whip it with as much pace as you can, get it heading towards goal. It gives defenders so many problems having to run back towards their own goal to try and clear it.
Seems almost certain to be Trippier this time.
It's a perfect angle for him.
In from Trippier. Sterling was poised. And it has gone behind for the corner. Normally I didn't think it did, of course he wouldn't.
It was close, really was close. He puts the pace on it that you want. He just couldn't quite beat the first man of Kimmich there. It's a vital header that Kimmich puts on this, because if he misses it, Neuer's in all kinds of trouble.
There's the game of 4. There's the break. Well defended. Phillips, room, loads of it. That was a big chance. Quite a tentative header from the Manchester United captain.
Oh, the ball from Calvin Phillips is beautiful. Look at this with a bit of backspin on it. Just clips it into that channel. And once this ball comes into Harry Maguire, you think, go on, get away on that. It's like you said, Guy, it's almost, I didn't quite believe that it was a chance.
Almost as though he was waiting to absorb the blow that was coming his way.
Really good signs, though, from the team. Starting to really get into this game.
Just at the moment, Savis with hesitation. Shaw. It's Goretzka who could get away now. Werner is on his way. There's no ball on. Kimmich. Boots for Germany in possession. It feels like it's been a while. They won't for long. Stones.
This guy's a fraud. This guy's
Kroos sees Havertz. Stones track the ball beautifully. Wire. I wonder whether he had time to turn. He certainly had the strength to pull it off.
He's having a go at Jordan Pickford, because he's saying, where are you? Yeah, Jordan Pickford stood by his right hand post, and he's saying, get over here towards the left hand side of the post so I can put it onto your left foot. He's right as well. He's not happy with his goalkeeper there.
He looks really up for this today.
Yeah, he does. I think there's a few that look right up for it. There's a couple we still need to get a little bit more out of. We haven't seen our captain come into the game as yet. Nice to see Luke Shaw get a little bit higher as well.
Some future trio at the back seem to blend nicely with one another.
In a game like this, I don't think 3 looking decide right.
I was looking at 3 looking decide.
I think I've got that.
Over to Walker. Second. Just moved away from Hummels.
Every time. Whenever Saka gets in there, Rudiger does not. You don't want to go in. He almost just accepts, okay, I'm going to let you have it there, and I'm going to stay in position.
Kimmich. Stones deals with it. Phillips. First time. Sterling had to shift. And shift he did. Shaw is in support. Sterling's going one way, then the other. It was a stretch for Kroos. His best attacking bench right now look to be the wide men. Sterling and Saka. In a bit of a problem getting Kane into the game, as you just said.
Yeah, it's something we've struggled with, throughout the tournament. We've not seen our most dangerous goal scorer that we've got in England, in Harry Kane. And again, for half an hour in this game, we've not seen much of him. And all he needs is that one chance, that one moment. We know exactly what he can do with it.
I think it's good, but
Cross. Oh, for Rudiger. Goretzka, Muller, and Havertz. Kimmich is right out of the box. It's Kimmich's clip, and it was missed by everybody. But it was mightily close to being finished off by Gosens at the back.
Well, it won't be the first time we've seen him flying in a back post like this at the tournament, Gosens. They work it really well through the lines, actually. And it's just the quality for Kimmich. Gets it onto his left foot. And it's just some good work by Kieran Trippier, actually. He gets his body into a good position. Just doesn't let it, between himself and Kyle Walker, just give Gosens no room.
and also as well, he's gonna like. I think Germany's back forward.
Atalanta players 11th cap, but also much talked about in the build-up as one to be feared. That's a good ball from Havertz. Werner, that's a good save by Pickford. Out to meet Timo Werner.
And his chance of the game, this. Kai Havertz, it's brilliant. A lot of time, a lot of space. You can't give him that, because that's what he delivers, right on the money. The run from Timo Werner was good, but the save from Pickford was better.
So close to being the Chelsea connection hurting England.
He's made a couple of those runs, Timo Werner, and they've come close to finding him at times, but that was his big moment.
Maguire. Shaw. Over to Walker. Saka. Phillips. Spotted Kane. Might have been standing offside. Hummels never been to give him anyway. Got to be aware of the second ball there, though. And that ball's going into Kane. Pushed off by Werner, and then Muller to Gosens. Kroos. Hummels. Hummels had the chance there to venture forward if he wanted to. Kimmich has. He's made a lovely run around the back, around the side. Maguire did enough to get there with him. And when the flag goes up, the run wasn't quite as lovely as it first appeared.
Yeah, they're quite happy, Germany, to let Tony Kroos drop into this position. The ball's beautiful. It really is. If you just look at that chance from Timo Werner trying to find that far corner, but it was really well with his angles, Jordan Pickford. Big save from the England keeper.
German anguish on the stands. Don't worry, we can beat you at that.
Have you seen the meme? The new
Pickford to Maguire. Gareth Southgate has pointed out repeatedly in the build-up. No anguish for these players. This is a new bunch, unburdened by times past. Starting to play like it at times in this half. A bit more to come.
Yeah, you'd hope so anyway. I think after settling down, it looked like a bit between the teeth. They're just trying to figure out a way to get more attacking options into the game, really. Like we said, I think Sterling and Saka have looked good. I'm still searching really for Kane to get a bit more ball. I'd like to see Luke Shaw get higher down the channel.
Maguire. Holding over running the yard, but he's got reward by winning England the throw. He's good at that, Maguire.
It's something he should keep doing as well.
We're looking for the best bet. Okay. It was Saka, and now Sterling. Here's Kane. Rice. Goes across to stop him thinking big thoughts. Declan Rice. Goes to back into Walker. England fans demand a little bit more attacking urgency now they're in this position.
They wanted to get the ball in, but he didn't believe in himself. He just needed to get whipped in first time.
Pull back for Kane. It's Goretzka who stopped it happening. And it was Gosens who stopped the corner. It is an England throw, and it's England pressing. Calvin Phillips still forward. That was behind Saka, and Havertz can run away with it. Run a long way with it. And Trippier.
There you go. Let him know you're there, lad. There you go.
He loves that, Phillips, doesn't he? He can't just tackle you. He has to leave a little bit on you as well.
That's it.
That's it.
You get in the middle, it looks like it's looking like you know what? The more I see him play,
They get to Hummels.
literally, no, but I think actually they had actually negotiated and everything like that.
Gosens.
Gordon came in after the first.
Close. Need to be nippy.
That made it.
Hummels. It's Werner. He was coming back from being offside.
I've heard that before somewhere.
Yeah, I think it's done. I'm still waiting.
Not going to tempt fate with Timo Werner.
No, he plays on the edge. That's his game. You know, he gets heavily criticised for being offside so much, but it gives him chances like this. Just a very, very good save for Pickford.
No. You look at the team though, like some of the players that left behind.
There you go. And again.
Goretzka. Finds Havertz.
Yeah, there you go.
World Cup is there. Strike for strike with it.
He gets a round of applause from his teammate John Stones there, Kyle Walker, because his positioning was very good. He kind of read the situation the whole way, saw Kyle Havertz and what he wanted to do.
England supporters say. All Harry Kane wants is the chance to get the ball and have a shot at goal.
It's not saying that. I think you've got to work harder for those positions. You know, he is a world-class striker. They know that. They're going to be watching him more than anybody else on the pitch, and he's got to work twice as hard as everybody else to get that extra yard of space to get his shots off. We've not seen that from him. We've not seen the 20-yard or the 25-yard from Harry Kane, left foot, right foot. Just even as an attempt, we've not seen it. But I'd like to see it, even if it means he's dropping deep. It means he's in the game. But at the minute, he's just non-existent.
Declan Rice.
Might
be the yellow card.
I don't think he does it.
Phillips was on the run, but it's going to beat him.
That's more like another player. People talk about why is he ducking so deep? Well, you know, this season ends up with a golden boot and the most assists, playing exactly that way for Tottenham.
Oh yeah, Tampa phased when there are 2 coming towards him. And Norris Walker, when he's got to control the ball like that. A good start, Kyle Walker in this back three. There's a way back to Peter. Stifled by Matthias Ginter. Gross. Neuer again. Maguire. Kimmich. Time for Stones. Calvin Phillips with space. Trippier.
This is where I think Harry could be a bit more of a nuisance. When the ball goes in those wide areas, can he run in the channel? Can he stretch them the other way?
Trippier started to make a forward run a moment ago and felt he was unfairly impeded. The referee didn't want anything to do with that. So on go England down the other side with Maguire. He's taken a turn. Good start to hold off Goretzka. And it is a free kick.
He took his time, the referee. It's definitely a free kick. Lovely turn from Harry Kane. Nothing the ball there. No.
And this is that little bit closer.
I think it's still.
Oh, he's brought them back 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, it's too far out for Kieran Trippier. The conversation between themselves and John Stones is going on. It's not too far out there.
I don't think they should.
I was going to say, yeah. You don't know. Don't know what Ed's got in the locker.
Just what he thought. Some of the others in Germany's shirts weren't quite as awake.
Because Kane tries to use his body here. He knows the flight's a bit short. He puts his body tight. So he needed to match the swing to stop him with the ball. But he's around him. It's a white one to clear it for a corner.
Trippier. The corner now. Hummels again, who heads away. That's why he was brought back into the Germany fold.
Good delivery though. Much better deliveries today.
Pickford. Just over the outstretched leg. Trippier. Saka moving inside. He kept that in, but he was convinced it was going to his throw.
That's mad, yeah.
I think Gareth's going to be pleased with the first 45 minutes. He's had some top performers. Calvin Phillips again, playing like he's enjoying a game with his mates on a Sunday afternoon.
Expect another tackle right on cue from Calvin Phillips, and he enjoyed that one a bit too much.
It's the angle of his boot here. Pleasing the referee.
It's the 2 midfield holders on a caution.
Goes over the ball, catches him in his shin. It's a yellow card.
So hard.
Got to be careful now, Calvin Phillips, because he loves the tackle. But he's just got to play smart now. Get tight. Nothing else.
Strange look on the face of Joachim Löw. He wanted to his old assistant, Hansi Flick, after this tournament, after this game.
I've put my English since 2002 up until what?
For first 45 plus.
Gas.
Yeah, I got gas and then they done dirty. So since then,
And when I think of
Has chance. Timo Werner denied by Jordan Pickford. It's for England. Raheem Sterling. Harry Maguire. Here is Sterling.
Hey, do something, move and run. Okay.
Sterling tries to get into the box himself. The goal looked on a plate circle.
I don't understand why it took so long.
Pausing their break for half-time refreshments to turn and process what they've just seen. A huge opportunity goes for England on their captain, Sterling with the driving run. As he crashed on the floor, there were appeals and shouts and hopeful pleas. The ball broke to Kane off a German defender. I think the question is, can he just hit this towards goal with his left foot straight away there? Decide to try and take it round. Max Hummels has done what he's done most of that 45 minutes. Right place, right time. And then it came off the heel of Saka and went away from the goal. Well, what do we make of that? Over to the boys in the studio. Gary, I think you're right. Could be a long one.
How are you feeling at home? Confident? Not really, no, me neither. But anyway, things can change quickly. Could have been changed there. England could have been ahead. It's been pretty even though, Alan, really.
Yeah, we struggled for the first 10 minutes to get into the game, but then once we got in there, we passed it around and moved it around, and we created one or two chances. Saka, I thought, was very lively on that right hand side, very comfortable in receiving the ball under pressure and taking the touch and turning and running that German defence. Has got to do more of that. We've also got to be really, really careful with them on the break, with the pace in behind, and Kyle Walker's done really well 2 or 3 times to stop that. So yeah, it's been very even.
Yeah, would you agree with that, Jürgen? It's got pretty even Stephen so far. Yeah, a little bit more for England, I would say overall. Possession maybe, but Germany started for 10-12 minutes. Had a good chance with the free kick, and then England was a little bit dominant. But the clearest chance I think had Timo Werner. You know, he had a big chance going 1 against 1. The Pickford, if he puts that in, we have a 1-0. But then we just saw in the last second then a big chance for England to open up the score. Your assessment of the first half, Rio?
I think it's been quite cagey between both teams. As I said, been no real risks from either side. No one's really took straight hold of the game. Saka's been our bright spot.
Still claiming.
With Sterling at times as well, but I expect us to come out a little bit more of ourselves, put Sterling into the game a little bit and start trying to step our authority. But we've got to be aware because, as the guys have said, Germany have that quality. When they get into the final third, they look like times.
We've all been waiting for Harry Kane to come to life in this tournament, and just before half-time, we thought this is his moment. He's off his line.
Well, a confident Harry Kane sticks it away. I don't think he even needs to think about the touch. He just does it naturally. Sterling does really well. It takes a bit of a deflection and falls perfectly for Harry Kane. Can he stick that away with his left foot? If he does, he tries not to, but then he's got a really good touch. Does it really well in the game. He drives up the defence. Kindly forward. That's a big opportunity. He's been waiting for.
Look at Saka.
Take the count of it. Bring it up, man. Take some pressure off a minute.
Daniel Levy sitting there crying watching this. On the show. Still
Wait, bad. Tackle someone. What a bad tackle. Even if we Maybe, I don't know.
Doing the
I can't remember.
British Masters.
What, have you played Romero?
Nah, well, just I played Jamaica, so.
I don't drink.
Yeah.
He just played in the sevens.
Yeah.
He should be at home, mate. He told me the other day he can't go to work because he's supposed to self-isolate still. He's at the pub, isn't he? He's supposed to the pub.
Nah, they finished on Saturday.
Well, he texted me yesterday saying, I can't go out, I've got to self-isolate till coming home. He used to work. He's got quarantine till like Thursday, so he can't go to
Nah, it's Saturday.
work. He said he can't go to work. He literally went yesterday. He's gaslight. I'm not sure I see him run for a while, but he's so quick. He didn't look quick.
Nah,
He didn't have long legs.
he's someone when he gets going as well.
I think he's doing right this season, you know? I think
Timo Werner's terrified. Harry Maguire. Timo Werner's
I
terrified.
get it from
Harry Maguire.
Only time you'll hear him speak about Harry Maguire.
Both of them.
Let me live, fam.
Who's that again?
Ken.
Oh, what's he saying? He's upstairs.
Yeah, he's.
It's alright, you know, at the moment.
What's that thing?
Because you're making up for your cook. Wait, get the ole, man, come on.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
The code is like England and England. I rate it.
That's going to come through when Ollie wants to win the league, isn't it?
Oh, we better have a better chance. The best shot of the game, mate. Oh, that one. I didn't see that one. Fuck off. I must have with you. Yeah, I must have put you. I didn't see that.
I watched it after. The only one already.
You're back, jump in. Oh yeah, basically that.
Shame for this. Oh yeah. So basically, I hit a brick in so I hit a brick and a blowout, but then it, because it blew out, it drew me into the curb.
Cool, mate.
So I back end kicked out.
Up the beast.
Up the beast.
Curb as well. So, but it's just one time, or 2 times to replace it. I might be getting rid of it soon anyway.
Yeah, you said you had enough. Pick up mine tomorrow.
Yeah.
New whip tomorrow?
Slightly
Kes. New whip tomorrow?
Oh, you got tomorrow, yeah?
Pick up the T-Rock, didn't it?
You got a T-Rock?
Yeah, let's get it out.
What's that?
Black. Oh, Wednesday.
What is that?
T-Rock wasn't it? So whip.
The truck?
Is it a black edition?
Fleeing, if I had the chocolate, do you think I would be sitting there going, I've got T-Rock?
Is it?
I'm looking at it going, I've got the truck!
Is it a black edition?
A black edition.
You see the black edition?
Yeah, the black edition.
And that is a fuck. That's what owners will get. Sleep for me.
The only thing is, it's a lot of money for. It's a nice car. It's a lot of money for it's whole bag, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like you could slightly.
3 years.
You slightly would have got
320.
You could have got a GLA or something like that. That sort of.
T-Rock.
It's nice, isn't it?
How many man in it? They don't do I'm trying to get the Lexus, yeah, but I didn't see the price of it. I'm trying to get the speed, it's too expensive. What Lexus?
Have you seen the new? Have you seen the new?
Come on, Dad, you know it's coming over there.
Have you seen the new?
Line up, bro. Line up, bro.
Wait. So my dad works with me. And one drove past, and I was like, "What's that?" He's like, "Actually, walking up." I had a full-on argument about it with him. Nah, it's not. He's like, "I've seen it every day. I know what it is." All right.
I think this year I'm going to go. I'm just too tired.
He looks like a proper modern, like, but it's completely changed him.
I like the hybrid Jeep.
Oh yeah. I
One of them.
think what I like as well. I like the is it the cheap ones or whatever they are?
Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
coming up to 100,000 miles.
Hey, nowadays though,
Paying £22 a month for the charge.
yeah, but mate, as well, mileage means nothing.
I know, but I want to get a new car. To be fair, seeing that come out right now, listen, I paid for my charge last year. I'm having to
Wait, Canada 2020. Yeah.
He's a Latino and he's like running my down like all decided. We started playing shit. We kicked so many with me, which feels like back to my air just so I still with
Next year, start our reception.
got a record.
Well, that's like really
Slide over there and say, no, we did that.
Nah, but the thing is, he's good to have before, but when he said about it, he said it with a name and so the shit. I didn't feel it. Tornadoes, that's where I know you from. That's where I know you from. I know tornadoes, yeah. I played for one. Did you play at the final? No, it was the finals. I think at Allianz.
No. Played the beach.
Yeah, that's where I know you from.
Yeah, I played the beach one.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. I wasn't playing that day. I came to watch.
The beach. Where was it? Was it London?
Central London.
Yeah. We got to the final.
Tell you what, I was out for my birthday, innit, and I was on the beer, so I chose to play. But I went to watch. I got pissed off.
Man, this
I'm like twin, yeah? Come on.
Yeah, you had a couple of Fijians playing as well.
Which twin is that? John's the trainer. My dad's Nicky's the family man. Come on, family! Kids and that. I was just going to say. They're listening.
Everybody's your cousin. Everybody's late.
Kes, we got one. I'm putting it down, yeah? Putting it down.
Yeah, put that.
Where's the music now?
You know that song's coming back?
Sweet Symphony on.
No, you know that song's coming back in it when 21 lands.
On what?
When United's 21 land, that song's coming back to haunt you, isn't it?
What song?
Ole.
Bill, I'm taking it back to the best of British way.
You know that.
That's the British.
Oh,
He's not coming with their urban stuff.
All this urban music.
Hey, let's get back to the business there, Mike. Give me one, Bill. Give me one.
Bit of Sweet Symphony, man. You can't go wrong.
Sweet Symphony, yeah? Hey, go on. There we are.
Please.
Match of the day. Match of the day.
Good. I don't understand that. It's like, just don't get it.
No, listen, I rate him. I rate him, but you can't lie, yeah?
Nah.
Just been shit.
Exactly. Look at Mbappe.
He's our only world class player. Kane is our only world class player.
What is it?
All day.
Okay, but
He's our only world class player. He's in the Mbappe league. You know when they go to the medal, it's like let's
not
go to the World Cup.
Oh, yeah, I see it. He lives the World Cup.
I would just say he scores. I would put money towards it.
Hey, try like a 40, we go for a winner.
Think about Kane, I don't doubt him to score a worldie now, though. If he scored a worldie now, I wouldn't get it, you know what I mean? But to be world class, what comes from the tournament?
He's in back in World Cup.
Not yet. If Mbappe carries on the same trajectory, he can be better than Messi having it. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. That's why Ronaldo gets rated, because he consistently performs. Level.
Messi, Ronaldo. Ronaldo's my favourite.
Oh, all day. And not even many like five. You can put Ronaldo at any position from the pitch other than goalkeeper, and he performs.
You just got
You put him at centre half, he appears in the air. Get it behind him. Oh, no, let's start with I've got bare Messi Ronaldo and friends, yeah? To be a true world-class player, you've got to do it in numerous clubs and numerous positions. You've done it. And you're ready. Come on, the boys.
Go boys!
Germany 0 into the second half of a perfectly balanced round of 16 tie. Those are the changes you would like to see if things don't take a turn in the next 10-15 minutes. Well, I think my concerns, one of my big ones, is the left wing back situation with Luke Shaw. It doesn't look comfortable out there. You know, I'd consider, as well as Saka's played, I'd consider maybe shifting him over to left wing back. Someone who's more forward thinking, and then you have the opportunity to bring on a Sancho, Grealish, Foden in that position. You know, people may argue he's been our best player, but we know that he can cause problems in various areas on the pitch. And Gareth also needs to just have a little think about our two set midfielders that are both on yellow cards as well.
Take off Trippier and take off Rice.
Deep in the Germany half right from the start here. Well, I can't lay that one off to Havertz because Phillips was in between the two of them.
No, you take off Rice as well.
John Stones.
Yeah, you can live with one.
Sure.
Things I'd rather.
So what was interesting is listening to Alan Shearer talk about balls to into the box and what he'd be saying at half time. I had the pleasure of witnessing a few of those. I wasn't on the receiving end of it, but it was entertaining. Say that. Or Nobby Solano.
Well, you need that. You need that though. You need that fire.
You know the rest send you off here.
And the shouters and the screamers were in the England dressing room at half time.
Like, this is the last one. Do that again. Next second.
He's done it.
No, he does. I look out, yeah, and go.
The team he's not doing the team we're playing against, it's like Eastern European, all of them on the side. So I came on, let him know first time, first tackle, let him know on there.
Goretzka.
Havertz. Eyeing them out like 10 times.
Back with Tony Kroos. Goes into the feet of Muller. Muller's header. Kroos trying to poke it out to Gosens. It's Gosens' cross. It was Muller battling for it, and Havertz saves it.
Well, you got to watch this, man.
What a good
I've got to do nothing all day and score 2 goals.
He's arguably been their best player this afternoon, Kai Havertz. And the technique on that. Gets his knee over it. And he strikes it so pure. Sees it late, Jordan Pickford. but it's hit so well. And the keeper does well to get a hand to it, get it clear.
Comes from Kroos. And Trippier is there first to hoist it away.
Is there one player in midfield, Kai Havertz? He's always the spearman. You know,
It's worse though.
Goretzka in midfield, they'll get on the ball, but they're always looking for Kai Havertz and the areas that he drops into as their option to get out.
Scored in his last two games, coming off the back of scoring the winner in the Champions League final.
We had no one to bring on.
Havertz. Rudiger. Muller.
You get a win, it's all worth it.
With a casual stroke towards Joshua Kimmich, and he didn't get it right. Doesn't every time, no?
A bit too casual, but we'll have another look at this strike. It's a beautifully hit ball from Kai Havertz. He came onto him quick, but he got his body shape into the right position. And he knows it was close. Top save though from Pickford, another one.
Saka. Into Trippier. Walker. Rudiger was always favourite. To the side of England, trying to stretch things out a little bit more.
Another weapon we've not really used yet. Kyle Walker's long throw.
Here it comes. There it went. Trippier. Needs to Rice. Sterling up against Kimmich. And Goretzka. One down. The next one bit to take. Sterling nearly got it again. Then we get it away. A little bit more urgency, a heck of a lot more noise.
Yeah, it's really good from John Stones as well. Stepping in there, maintaining the attack.
Shaw. Kane. There's a little stumble from Sterling. Don't think he was going to have much chance of getting onto the ball anyway. And that's the first time we've heard that in game. Heard it plenty all week.
Spear man against Havertz.
Rice is making me have one or two thoughts about what to do. Goretzka to Kroos. Miller's gone around the back. That one's in towards Gosens, who got up high and will do so again. Picked it a little bit higher. Moses left Harry Kane on the floor.
both of them in there.
Goes on for Tony Kroos, but he's swiveled the other way to take on Sterling. Good defending running Sterling. Really good, but Kane can't even go for it. And Matt Hummels is going to do the sporting thing. It's a big deal in a game of this magnitude. Well, he decided to leave Dominic Calvert-Lewin out of this squad today. Have a look at what happened where he's landed and jarred it. Yeah, I think what he's done is Matt Hummels to stood his ground. And the kind of clutch knees, Harry Kane's gone backwards. It can be sore ones, those. There's already a call for Marcus Rashford. Rashford, Grealish and Foden are holding him up together. And it is Marcus Rashford who's been called to the halfway line to get himself ready. Just a reminder that this is only part one for you today on BBC One. Following this is the final game in the round of 16, Sweden against Ukraine, live from Hampden Park. Let's go. Winners of this, or winners of that. We still don't know anything. For England, whether it be home or Rome. He wants to give it a go a few minutes more. Yeah, he seems confident. He seems like he's all right.
Oh, get out of here! Get out of here! In the same Poland, so always
Really do his goalkeeper in favours with that, but Neuer usually stars it out. There's Maguire.
I'd have played Son up top.
Sure. Wants to stop us. Sure. Had to stretch. Then puts on the burners. Trippier wide. And Germany try and stretch England. England have the numerical advantage, but Havertz has found a way through to Werner. And Werner takes the scenic route. From Stones, what's the roadblock? Yeah, it's good from Stones. He's held his ground. The counter-attack was dangerous. Havertz and Werner linking up again. John Stones fully in command of that. He shows Timo Werner he wants him to go down the line onto his weaker side. Once he's there, he's in a commanding position. It's everybody on stations, but Germany may be catching England out. It's Kroos into the middle. To head it back out for a throw. Yeah, well, they just did catch him out. Just the ball back to him was just a poor one. That was all.
Yeah, so he's like 28 to the
Yeah, control. There's nobody anywhere near that bit. Apart from Neuer and Rudiger. I can't remember if Neuer was the original sweeper keeper of the modern age, but he's certainly the one who's mastered it best. I'm just keeping an eye on Harry Kane to see how he's moving. I don't think, Garrett's not going to want to take off his talisman, especially if there's any thought that this game might eventually go to penalties, but he needs to find a way to start getting him into the game.
Yeah, but look at the last one.
It's 58 minutes. It's the first time the two words come out.
Really old.
Oh, yeah, and here it now, man. I don't care. I was like,
Almost.
Rooney still gets it. He's still playing the same guy. He plays FIFA.
Stopped by Walker. Short of Sterling. Sterling used to be the sparkiest England player.
Who it is, he's getting the team. No, but if he wants to hang around.
And against Hummels again. Hummels back flick is almost allowed Saka in. Ginter won it. Saka has stayed down, but I think Ginter won it fairly. Played out again, so an England player can be treated. I think it's one of those where he wins the ball, but in the follow through, he's definitely caught something as Saka with his knee on his left ankle. There's nothing he can do. The momentum of him is going towards Saka. And thankfully he's up. I definitely feel like we need more just kind of running in behind this Germany back line. We've not tested Max Hummels at all. I think he's dominated that battle between himself and Harry Kane so far. Be interesting to see how he reacted if someone with some real pace came onto the pitch. We're away. I'm going to follow Havertz all the way. The referee got too closely. England substitute warming up shift has changed. Henderson and Sancho and Mount are now high kicking and jogging and stretching. As well described. Over the corner of my arm, Mason Mount doing the sort of routine that we put most of our groins out. Jadon Sancho, the player who Germany supporters can't believe isn't playing against them. He might get his chance before this is finished. I'd love to see him come on. I think it's a game that'll be right up for. You can imagine conversations going on with some of his teammates. The fact that he plays over there in the Bundesliga, he'd want out his moment. Rice. Trippier. Delivery is not his finest. Phillips. Shaw's there to get it and keep the ball in England's possession. Stones. There's a dizziness about England. It's matched by views and arse from the Wembley crowd as well now.
Also, I thought he retired about 3 years ago.
Plenty of time for Ginter. Phillips down to Kane. Rice. Saka. Against Hummels. Rice did well to keep it. Trippier. That was high for Sterling. Here's Calvin Phillips. Sterling. Easy for Neuer. Yeah, it's the right thought from Raheem Sterling. He's trying to get Harry Kane in. He's got too much on it. Look at how well Harry Kane is marked there. Every time that ball comes into the box, Max Hummels and Rudiger are just, they're on him, they're all over him. He hasn't got a yard to move. We need an extra body in there just to kind of cause a little bit of confusion or a blindsided run that sneaks in there, a late run from Declan Rice maybe. Rudiger. On the charge. Wasn't the right pass for Havertz. Walker. Ahead of Rice. Trippier's there. Very cool. Pickford was caught in two minds. They were pointing everywhere. Harry Maguire seemed to be telling him to put it out to the left, and that's what he did, but nobody was there. No Jack Grealish yet. He just felt like Luke Shaw to play a little bit higher. It was a cute ball he's trying to play, but he needs to calm down a bit. Almost. Rudiger. Phillips with a little shuffle run. Try and make somebody hurry up.
I don't think Arsenal was the problem. It was Arsenal.
Almost.
Arsenal was the problem.
Through the line for Muller.
We had 3 managers as well.
Muller takes charge and brings Havertz into the move.
And the other managers have gone up to do better things.
He's tricky backing away all the time. Rudiger. Havertz. Here's Timo Werner to pull across. Cleared by Maguire. Sterling. Kroos has tripped him. Sterling dropping the shoulder one way, then moved the other, and it was too much for Tony Kroos. Yeah, it's good from Sterling, but he's getting his head up, but he's looking for a bit of help. He's looking for somebody to make a forward run into a channel. Thankfully, he had the ability and the skill to win something, but we really do just need somebody now on this pitch that can get in behind this German backline, start pushing them back, making them worry a little bit more. Who's going to blink first? Joachim Löw or Gareth Southgate? All right. Feels like Gareth will be the one to make the first change. Walker. Saka. Well with Rudiger and then dragged him back. Rudiger got himself between man and ball. Not sure. Yeah, I think he kind of overcooks it a little bit, Rudiger. And Saka does well. Saka's the one trying to get the ball. Onwards. Havertz comes short, not quickly enough. I think it's going to be Grealish. They're going to turn to. Germany are going to make a substitution too in a moment. There's Kroos. Well watched by Maguire. Nobody was being held onto by Kimmich. The three disagreed. Kimmich. Ben Jones gives him the instructions. It's been seen on the big screen, as has Serge Gnabry, who's going to come on. It's going to be an interesting change because Saka and Sterling, I think, have done okay. They've looked lively. Saka in particular has looked very lively when he's gotten the ball. Faded a little bit maybe in the second half, but I think the performance has faded slightly. But no, will Saka get there? No is the answer. It was really unlucky. It's a bit straight, the ball, but the intent, the thought of running in behind for once was good to see. And one change per team happening together. Timo Werner is off. He's a Chelsea player. And he's replaced by one formerly of Arsenal and West Bromwich Albion. Well, he hardly had the chance to kick a ball in anger. Goodness me, has he come on a bit since then? And the England change sees Saka replaced by Jack Grealish. Yeah, the first 45 minutes. Saka appreciated here by the England fans. couldn't quite get into the game as much in the second half, but the England just found it a lot more difficult.
Listen to this. Here's the poster boy.
Take off one of the defenders, and to the just looking one player left alone.
So he's built for moments like this, Jack Grealish. The biggest stage.
Started the last game and early on in it, he got an assist with the clip across for Raheem Sterling to head in. Quickly can he get himself into this and give England that spark that they desperately need? Stones. Maguire. Shaw. Grealish with his first touches of the ball. Foul on Kai Havertz. Slightly overrun, just left his leg hanging in there. You feel it though, don't you, when he picks up the ball, the whole stadium gets excited. Ginter. To Neuer. Maguire climbed nicely above. Stones, wasn't it? Climbed nicely above Thomas Muller. Sterling. Trippier. Phillips wasn't ready for the pass. Wasn't right for Sterling. And Trippier gets lucky. It comes straight back to him. 70 minutes have gone.
Bring up one of them, put on now. Yeah. Sure.
Walker. Late challenge by Gosens. Yellow card too.
Frustration, I think, on his part. Not had as much of the ball as he'd like. He's a really attacking player. And I think credit to England on his right hand side with Trippier and Walker have handled him reasonably well so far. A couple of chances where he's been in the box at the back post, but apart from that, they've done well.
So in the background as Joachim Löw chatting with Marcus Sorg, Andreas Kupke, goalkeeper coach on the German staff, was the man in goal for that penalty. And Southgate failed to score in 1996. I don't know if they've been reacquainted yet.
Yes, that's a horrible reminder.
They're everywhere.
Well, it's not today as well, but one nice about it, isn't it? Bro, do you know he said he plays for?
Trippier.
That's hashtag United. Social media, they're not a real fucking team, bro.
Walker. He's just holding his left side. The referee has seen that. Stops Gosens throwing.
His hamstring, I think.
For the medical assessment.
He just went to swing and clear that ball with his left foot there, and he missed the ball completely. There's the one who's got a stranger to play in at wing back.
They made him blood as well.
Just there, see it in his face. Whether to hold his groin or his hamstring.
It can be something that can be unlocked first before any changes are made, and it's the key for John Stones to go across to get some instruction from Gareth Southgate. He's done that a few times. He seems to be the messenger man. Trippier's moving okay. We'll see in a minute.
When they start doing those mobility, you know they're not going to
Rice. That's Phillips. Rice again back to Phillips. So just bumped it up Jack Grealish's way, and the stride pattern wasn't right. Really stop-start this second half. It's not really got into the flow that at times the first half did. I got the feeling that was a slow burner, but was getting there. But yeah, the flame's gone out here. Yeah. Walker. Sterling. He's still perky enough. Kane. Grealish. Shaw. There's your spark.
Hey, come on! Come on!
The summer of Sterling continues.
Get him off! Hey, it's Luke Shaw.
Oh, we haven't seen scenes like this in a football ground for a long, long time. Well, listen to that. He starts the move, Raheem Sterling. He's positive. He's direct. He drives at them, plays the ball into Harry Kane, continues his run. And that little bit of there, that little bit of quality, the hold of the ball, the bits and Shaw all game. He's been quiet.
Come
He's
on!
turned up with a great delivery. And our main man, our top goal scorer in this tournament, Raheem Sterling, on home turf, puts us 1-0 up. For an entire nation, when that ball came in from Shaw, everything was in slow motion.
Yeah, he will. But
Time stood still.
he's done his thing.
Something to win this.
Pandemonium in the stands here. Raheem Sterling, the finisher again, to start things off for England here. It was the first real bit of calm, bit of quality.
Only one for a shot.
Show kindness again, although the referee doesn't believe so. Right on the edge. I'm not sure what he's seen here. What has he seen? No, for sure it's a Germany free kick. It's Maguire who's got the card.
Well, Luke Shaw looks like he has complete control. There it is. Yeah, a little bit. There's a little tiny clip. A bit clumsy from Harry Maguire. I think Luke Shaw's in full control of the situation. It's minimal, but it's enough to bring him down.
Down went Kimmich. Germany with a free kick. It's the other end, but it's the same position that they had one from in the first half early on.
And it's not what you want just after. But they've got to deal with it.
And the free kick is in Germany corner. Muller. Straight into England's wall. Cheered like a goal would be. And Sterling's there again, quickly out to press. Oh, he likes playing close to home. The boy from Brent delivering again.
And he likes playing in big games as well. And he's delivered for his country again.
And it's going to go away from Havertz.
It really is time to start putting some respect on Raheem Sterling's name in an England shirt. Look at this. Just the drive, the determination, the will, the know-how to score goals in that 6-yard box. Holds his room. Pick that one out.
In his first 45 games for England, he scored twice. He's got 15 in the last 20.
Incredible. No question marks coming into the tournament because of his form with Manchester City. Should he start for England? They got Foden, they got Grealish. He came into the tournament with a lot of negativity. He's been top draw.
Now stopped by Declan Rice. We've got it right again to keep the ball at his feet. Trippier. Just has to show a little bit of calm, although he's doing his best to whip up the crowd even more. I don't think they can go any further just yet.
Now the crowd's been sensational today. They're in for a real nervy 10 minutes plus added on time. Now it's all about game management.
And there were a few tired boys after that run from Rice. He's staying on his haunch, he's taking a breather. Maguire had to be stretched out a moment ago. We've seen Trippier being contorted by the physio.
I don't mind, but 2 CDMs and 3 defenders.
Yeah. For me, against these teams, they're going to have more possession. Play at 8.
It's Phillips. Here's Shaw. No, we're never going to take him off. Ken.
There he is.
Rice.
Into his face.
And Rice with the poke for Harry Kane.
You got to dive then. They got to dive.
Raheem Sterling. There's an error, and Havertz is on to him, and he's got the run through the middle. It is Thomas Muller, England's nemesis.
Oh!
Yeah, this time.
Hey! Hey, someone!
That never used to happen.
What's going on here, man?
Wait, I put money on
I'll say it, he's on his knees. He was praying. And his prayers were answered.
Now what?
He had time on his hands to pick his spots on the Muller. He just drags it wide. Pickford again. Big moment for the England goalkeeper. He's had 2 or 3 today. He asked the question. He come out to the 18-yard box. Look at Sterling's reaction. And there's another for you. As you said, John, that's not something we used to see.
10 goals from one of Germany's best ever players at the World Cup. None, not one at the European Championship. There was one there for him that had been gifted.
I think it just shows you that complacency. There's a time for calm now. There's a lot of excitement in this stadium, but the players need to control their emotions, manage this game, slow it down if they have to.
Gnabry, let's run away to Kane. Grealish. For the way. Grealish. He chases in, knocks on. Neuer. A few oohs and ahs, but giving you exactly where he was going with it. Well won by Walker. There's Trippier. Expect it to be this frantic and a whole lot more in the next 7.5 minutes, and a little bit more than that. Whatever you are watching, take long, deep breaths. Kroos. Almost. Put into Havertz, Pickford will get there. Walker was dealing with Havertz anyway. fever pitch. All around this most famous and magnificent stadium. It is fever, frenzied excitement. Even in there somewhere. They won't give up. Germany never do. Germany have never lost a European Championship knockout match before the semi-final stage. England have never won one over 90 or 120 minutes. And in all the rest of the since 1966 stuff. Been at it. Played by Stones to Kane. A nice little shimmy.
He hates Sterling. He hates Sterling.
Stones hurried. Pickford wasn't.
Be careful not to play too negative just for the sake of playing negative.
There's Trippier still high up the field. Gosens was upon him quickly. Now England have a problem. Declan Rice has really cracked up or something. He can't get back to his feet. England tough regardless with Shaw. And now Grealish.
Come on! Grealish! Fucking Grealish! He's a shit! Lucky! Come on! Lucky! Come on! Come on! Come on! Here he is! Game on! Fucking hell!
And that's long.
I said, looking, not to score a fucking
Let's hope so, guy. I'm talking a long runs. I'm waiting for him to end. This guy's been waiting a long time. He's got one in the back of the net. Luke Shaw really turned up his second half. Look at the ball. Jack Grealish, another assist. He wasn't going to miss that one that time, Harry Kane. He hadn't been his best game, but he's waited, and he's waited for that chance to come. It's what he's waited for a long, long time.
Nearly there.
Oh. I need to take a breath, guys. I need to take a breath.
Have a drink, it's on me.
Oh.
And all that after Thomas Muller. And the goal and his mercy for 1-1. We have seen so many instances throughout this tournament in other games of big moments, game changes. That was one.
Well, this lad's out the giant today as well. And his midfield partner, Calvin Phillips, run their socks off in that midfield.
He's been a leader.
Yes.
A real tower, Declan Rice. And he goes off to make way for Jordan Henderson, who is a leader. Game management, the key.
And if yesterday wasn't enough for people to realise the game's never over, I'm sure the players were watching. That's where the game management really comes into play.
A double change of the Premier League pass has happened for Jamie with Emre Can and Leroy Sané brought on. And Southgate is trying, amongst it all, in the din and the delirium, to stay as calm as he possibly can.
Germany over one card.
You cannot understate what this would mean for the England football team. Yeah, it's only the last 16. A long, long way to go yet. But this game, this contest between these two nations is about a whole lot more than just one match.
Oh yeah. Here's Summit.
That means that 4
Emre Can.
pressure.
Rudiger. Stones. And as far as cross, nobody really wants to follow too far now. We need to get out a little bit though. Don't want to be sitting in too deep, just taking on balls like this for the next few minutes. Shaw away. Think about the proverbial game of two halves for Luke Shaw. Gnabry. Cross will go over everybody. Sané though might be able to deliver one of his own in a minute. Got that one in. It was checked up by Goretzka. Sufficiently for it to go well wide. The end might be nigh for Joachim Löw. All that he's done, all that he's won, all that he's brought to those supporters. But everything ends sometimes. Yeah, everything has to come to an end at some point, guy. You're right.
Come on.
There's took a lot of fight and a lot of quality. And Jack Grealish again, by the way, is involved in everything that happens in this team. He comes on clearly outside. The lines are good. We never even stop to think. Lines. The place is going crazy. I forgot there were lines. Annoying. Into added time. 4 minutes on the ball.
Why saying? Why would you do?
On towards Muller.
No, forget the Germans, just English.
It's never awkward for it. That's Goretzka. Stretching but not connecting was Kai Havertz. And every time we see something like that happen, we can be, from an England point of view, just a little bit more sure. Yeah. And that's all that's going to happen now. They're going to throw everybody forward. Max Hummels was up at that point. They're going to try and win as many second balls as they possibly can. Jamal Musiala, 18 years old, on for Germany. Played for the England under-21s as recently as last November. Before switching to the country of his birth. From Stuttgart, grew up in England. Joachim Löw had said before the game, oh dear, I might say that. Doesn't matter who you're supporting. Or Muller's off with a word or 10. Or Stancic. Oh, come on. Joachim Löw had said about Musiala, if he doesn't come on and score the winner, he can go back to England. A bit much for the teenager to do at this stage. Yeah, he's a boy with a big future. Certainly is. He wasn't exactly welcomed onto the pitch by Alfonso. There's Rudiger. There's Kroos. 2 minutes of the 4 added have gone. Hummels is up as a centre forward. There's England's centre forward, Kane. And out comes Pickford. We should say that's been a calm, reassuring, convincing presence, and that's supposed to be his flaw. I think for Jordan Pickford in the England shirt, he's not let Gareth Southgate down once, which is why he continually plays it.
That's going to be a hard game.
A lot to be said about today's performance. You don't win games like this with the type of pressure unless you have characters and leaders and players that turn up. They kick Germany. I think that defensive 3 that England have got, the Walker, Stones and Maguire, been pretty solid in there. Just got to see this game through now. Toni Kroos with the free kick. Neuer wants to take it. Even he's in England's half now. Up goes Phillips.
Up goes Henderson.
Come on, boys!
Germany through. 30 seconds to go. Neuer. Maguire. Urging his fellow defenders just to leave the area. And there's Neuer, Hudson, another one there. Maguire again. Absolutely solid back there. Won everything. That big head comes in handy.
Guys, Sarah!
All men in the best way.
Wherever will be.
There's Gnabry. Stones down, Henderson clear.
Come on!
Genius!
England beat Germany at a major tournament.
I will take it. We'll take it. England in there.
Take it up, take it in. Where you are,
Come on! Let's
because
get it
this
on!
is one of those
Yes,
land roads where things could get better and
Yes,
better
right.
and better. Jimmy.
Come on, little guys.
He's got to be really proud of the players. It's a huge moment for Gareth Southgate. The players have got to go out there and deliver. In such a pressurised situation, they put a game plan together. They stuck to it. I thought they deserved the win. Until the man, they're absolutely brilliant.
Full time. Look at this Euro time. England 2, Germany 0.
Wow. England have done it. England have beaten Germany in the World Cup game for the first time since 1966. Goals from Raheem Sterling, his third in the tournament, and Sterling becomes the first player for 35 years to score each of England's first 3 goals at a major tournament. No idea who the first one was. Harry Kane also finally scored his first goal at the Euros.
Let's go, Melo! Let's go, Melo! Let's go, Melo!
You can find out later.
Let's go, Melo!
You can see the game live from Rome on the BBC.
Wonderful.